time to you, televiewers of High Television. It is another day to join the adventure on Love Diaries as we go through the ups and downs concerning matters of the heart, relationship, marriage, and a lot more. Trust me, it is an amazing start of the year. It's 2025. Oh my gosh, did I say Happy New Year since this year started? Of course I didn't. I'm sure you've not been seeing me. Yes, that's because the issue of love, the issue of matters of the heart, romance and all whatnot, it has so much to deal with. I mean, it breaks people, it joins them together, it breaks families and so on. So, trust me, I was just gathering a lot of package for you. I mean, so when we come on the table on Meet the Love Doctor to talk, we have a lot more to talk about as far as this year kickstarts. Happy New Year. Yes, we are still in January. I don't know why this particular January just decided to go so fast. I mean, to think today is already the 21st of January. I mean, it's really alarming, right? Anyways, welcome on board. If you just tune in, this is Meet the Love Doctor program. My name is Rita Mafani Mujoko Epus Fungok, and yes, if you are just joining us, you are in the right place, because here we get to talk about the challenges as far as love is concerned, as far as marriage is concerned. I mean, saying I do is a long time. When they say for the rest of your life, when people are taking vows in court and they're saying, couples are taking vows and they say, okay, for the rest of my life, it means that if you're going to live, if you're 30 years old and you still have like 50 years to live, it means that you're going to spend the rest of the 50 years living with that particular person. So you don't just want to dive into it just like that. It's not something you want to snap your fingers and you're already into it. You need to learn, you need to unlearn, and you need to listen, watch. I mean, there are so many things that you need to do so that you don't take the wrong decision. I hear some people were divorcing 2 weeks after their marriage. I wonder what happened. But anyways, we have a very pertinent issue here today on Meet the Love Doctor program that we're going to be talking about. It's actually very rampant in our society. So many people are doing it. They give excuses for it. It might be wrong to you, it might be right to others, but we're going to bring it on the table as the program goes on. And so let me talk about just a few things. Let's have a little moment before we dive into the topic of today. So I was perusing the corridors of Muliko, and we had to sit in one place. I'm talking about my husband and I. So guess what? We met a group of ladies. They were seated somewhere and they were talking, and this particular girl was like, if she wants to drink here, she can drink like 2 bottles. She can finish 2 bottles of whiskey in one sitting. Please, somebody should turn on something. I just need to fan myself by hearing that. There are certain things that you're not supposed to do as a lady. Please, this 2025, I beg. If you sit in gatherings, imagine a man listening to you saying that you can drink 2 bottles of whiskey in one sitting. My sister, even if you look like wife material, 700,000 yards, my brother, he will run. And there are other things that involve, I mean, there are so many things that we are going to talk about, but sometimes what you say can actually drive away that person you're going to spend the rest of your life with. So mind what you say this 2025, where you say it, how you say it, and when you say it. Welcome on board. It is Meet the Love Doctor, and you know that we have the amazing I'm not going to say anything, but guess what? Right after this musical break, we are going to have just the person to give you all the knowledge that you need. And when we come back, we also unveil our topic of discussion. See you soon. Nakumba music.
Rapping and on the beat.
Tell your daddy, say I go come with him in both for your head. Tell your mommy, say when I pull up, all our friends go be jealous. Baby, this time, me love, make we so happy. Pick your color, so when we pull up, all our friends go be jealous. I want you, every other girl, the wanna beans. For a million years, babe, I no go leave. Even if I got points, I no center till I die. Oh, make me so Hi, 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 baby, oh. See this love, so I no buy. With the money, oh. See this love, so I no buy. Hi, baby, oh. See this love, so I no buy. With the money, oh. See this love, so I no buy.
Bébé chéri pour moi, mon amour d'hier jusqu'à demain. Façon je t'aime là, je manque les mots pour décrire. Oh, eh, oh, oh. Quand tu pleures, mon cœur il pleure aussi. Et dans ton bonheur, c'est la joie pour moi aussi là. Make me so assured.
Hi, baby, oh. See this love, so I no buy. With the money, oh. See this love, so I no buy. Hi, baby, oh. See this love, so I no buy. With the money, oh. See this love, so I no buy.
Welcome back, and yes, Chris M is she's just giving us, I mean, this love I could buy. Anyways, are people buying love these days? Do they sell love? I don't know, but so many people have sold as shabbies, and others have, they have done matching outfits and so on. Since last year, they said last year the singles did not breed. I don't know if this year the singles are going to breed. But anyways, that's not what we are here to talk about on Meet the Love Doctor program. Welcome on board. My name is Vita Mafani Mujoko Epu Spongok. So, like I told you, we have with us the amazing, the intelligent. I mean, when I talk of those who impact knowledge, I mean the right one that you need to, because there's knowledge and there's knowledge. I'm talking about the love doctor himself in the person of Apostle Lefford Divine. Welcome, and should I say Happy New Year? For what? Okay, the year is still new, right? Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, Madam. Something. It was
Oh my goodness. I actually did a voice note on my status. So that I don't really like when my husband's name is being pronounced wrongly. It is a Mrs. Fongok.
okay. From
Yes,
okay.
yes. If possible, if you need a voice record after this, I'll send it.
Okay. Happy New Year, and Happy New Year to all the beautiful viewers of High Television. I hope the year is unfolding well. I'm glad again for us to have this amazing Meet the Love Doctor program powered by Wisdom Foundation. And we want to say a big shout out to all our partners and friends and volunteers, the amazing people who are out there who keep giving us the privilege and the opportunities to touch lives. Remember, building emotional intelligence and promoting mental health is the core, is the reason why we are doing this. And so stay tuned. We are going to have a wonderful time. Another beautiful episode. Thank you.
And yes, it is another beautiful episode to talk about love and to talk about matters of the heart. Your mental health is very, very important. So we are not just talking about relationships. We are also making sure that your mental health is intact, because relationship is one of those things that also breaks people down to the point where you hear people committing suicide. He has killed her, he has killed him. We've heard of things like that. So how do people get to this point? How do they get to the point where you feel like you can hurt another person, you can kill another person, or even kill yourself because this person fell out of love with you, because this person does not want you again? And so we are here on the program to make sure that that doesn't happen. I mean, you don't get to that point, because if you're reaching that point, that means it's like there's no turning back. Imagine you killing someone and going to prison because of love. I mean, you can actually love another person. You can go off that feeling. It's a feeling you grow, and so you can go off it. And you can also learn how to love yourself, because self-care is very, very important. So if you know how to love yourself very, very much, and also how to put certain things behind you, and how to take care of your mental health, then trust me, you are on track. So we are here to make sure that that happens. On today's topic of discussion, we're asking the question: is it okay to live with your fiancé or fiancé before marriage? I am specifying fiancé or fiancé because imagine you living with one boy that you started dating 2 weeks ago. You are doing what in the boy's house? My sister, they asked you 1 month ago, you are already packing your car to go and do what there? Anyways, I am saying fiancé or fiancé. Is it okay to live with your fiancé or fiancé before marriage? That's our topic of discussion. So if you are tuned to the program, please let us know. I know there are so many experiences. Some people are going to say no, and some people are going to say yes. So what do you think about this topic of discussion? Will you live with a man before getting married to him? And will you live with a woman before getting married to her? Will you choose to do so or not? Let us know. We are open to your text messages and WhatsApp messages, and also calls. You can call and let us know what you think on our topic of discussion. So talking about cohabitation, first of all, I think the word is too big. But let's just bring it in the local parlance. They will say come we stay. So people are doing come we stay. Love doctor. So what do you think about cohabitation before we go to talk about more on it?
Cohabitation is what happens between people who are either married or not married. A lot of times people think cohabitation is just for unmarried people. When two people are married and are living together, that's cohabitation.
Yeah.
When two roommates are living together in UB or in Ngwakele or in wherever, that's cohabitation. Cohabitation just has to do with people who have adults who have that consensual agreement to be together in the same place with shared responsibility or whatever it is. So my question, I have a question about the topic.
Okay.
My question is, who is a fiancé?
Someone you're engaged to.
Okay. Now, I'm asking that question because some people are asking, some people don't, I always like to draw the line.
Okay. Because some people assume.
Between dating and courtship.
Yeah, yeah.
I always like to draw the line first between dating and courtship. Because some people might just be dating, and there is, in most of my events and talks, I've always liked to draw that line between dating and courtship. I know for some people there's no line. For some people, because some people think fiance is when the relationship has stayed.
Where it has made like 3-4 years.
Good. Are you getting my point?
I get your point.
So, for example, like you never just have date boy nana, you park for your house. It does not cancel the fact that you can be with somebody for 2 years and you are still just boyfriend and girlfriend.
Exactly.
And that's something I want to point out. But there are also people that in about 6 months, they are already in courtship.
Yeah.
And all of that. Personally, I've always shared this wisdom to people that it's unwise to marry somebody that you have known less than 6 months. It's unwise, and we have a lot of reasons for that. Since we are not focusing on that, I will leave that to you, or you can follow my previous on-air shows or my events to understand why it has to be so. Because a lot of times, people who change or who adapt just to be able to have you often go back to default if you give them time.
Yeah.
So when people come. It's just like when somebody wants to scam you, they always give limited time so that you don't have the time for the self-awareness to contemplate or talk to others or whatever it is, and it happens. So I don't think marriage should be something that you want to do eternally and you rush into it. But at the same time, also I've also always advised that I don't advise people to date for more than 2 years. And people always say, why? I said, no, if you're dating for more than 2 years, it means the purpose of dating has not been first of all defined. If, I repeat, if the purpose of dating is marriage, then I think that if you are not yet ready to marry in 2 years, then you are dating too early.
If you're not yet ready to
Get
marry
in 2 years, I don't see the reason why you will be dating a lady, put a ring in her finger, and you travel abroad, and you tell her that hold on here, I want to go. I'll have my first degree, have my master's, then I come back, making her a lot of the rings, and before you want to come back, maybe 7, 8 years, and people can easily